Bernadetta stepping in that position, covering that position for the Indonesian team.
And Indonesia just committed 2 unforced errors in that third set as we see Ea Laure checking in for the first time for the Philippines.
Seeing Ces Molina also inside the court, that means Eliza Valdez is the one sitting out the fourth set. She was taken out in the latter part of the third set. And now Ea Laure setting foot in the court for the first time in today's game.
The youngest player on the national team, just 20 years of age, Ea Laure is. Here's the toss. And that spike by Megawati goes out. Angle was moving towards the left.
She was trying to find the hands of the blocker. She was really too close to the net on that attempt.
Di ba kulangan? Oh!
I was just about to say, Anton, it's a great start for the Philippines, but once again, it's our service errors that we've seen time and time again since the start of the first set that has been stopping the momentum that they are trying to build in this game.
At mas masakit na yan at this point of the match, Michelle.
Because this is the fourth set, the final set that Indonesia has to win for the bronze.
Trying to attain a podium finish for the 7th straight time in these Southeast Asian Games.
That girl on your screens, Megawati Hangestri, number 3, has been the strongest threat of the Philippines in today's game and in the previous game as well. No matter what block is in front of her, Anton, lagyan mo pa ng depensa ni Kat Arado o ni Don Macandili, nakakalusot pa rin yung palo ni Megawati.
Grabe rin tong si Arcela, going up by herself for that block. In Indonesia,
Gonzaga in that attempt to go at the corner pocket, but too much on that one.
3 straight points by Indonesia, Michelle.
Score was 2-0 a while ago, Anton. It was a quick start for the Philippines.
Too strong on that serve for Ratri.
But still, Anton, Coach Octavian is giving her that trust, that playing time to build her confidence she's been struggling with since the first set. We haven't seen much of Ratri in today's game, like how she scored in their first game when they first saw each other.
18 points.
18 points.
Megawati again. Or rather, Arcela again.
Arcela is the one picking up the points that Ratri is failing to contribute to the Indonesian team. So there is always an answer for Coach Octavian and his team for whatever is lacking in their rotation right now.
Now, with Agustin out, Bernadetta has to play an extended role here for Indonesia. Laure on the drop. Di ba kulangan, back set, Gonzaga, Macandili keeps it alive. Laure again will hit. And Megawati just making it look so easy.
It looked like she was late to get to that ball, but with her height and how tall she is, that is just enough for her to put that ball down. What a powerful tip. Megawati Hangestri from the opposite side.
The only player averaging over 20 points in these SEA Games in this women's volleyball tournament, 20.3 points per match. And how about that?
Ea Laure, the youngest member of the squad of the Philippines, but with so much heart whenever she steps into the court bearing that flag. It's always such a joy to watch this young girl suit up for the Philippines.
And an ace. Baron follows it up with an ace. Yung puntos kanina ni Ea Laure, those are the types of plays na you go back to years from now and Ea will say something like, naalala mo yung combination play natin, yung na-spike ko, tapos na-ace mo right after?
Back-to-back points for the Philippines. Anton, ramdam na ramdam natin yung excitement talaga pag nanunood ng volleyball. And yung service na yan ni Majay Baron, parang hindi nga lumampas dun sa tape ng net. Saktong-sakto.
Pero may sagot agad itong si Megawati.
You're scouting the Indonesian team. You know how much numbers Megawati is putting up for all of them. And you know that they've been going to her since the start of the SEA Games. But hindi pa rin talaga mahanapan ng solusyon ang mga palo ni Megawati.
Remember that game against Vietnam? She had 31 points. Wow! Putting it down is Mika Reyes. How about that? Energy.
Also, the first time for Mika Reyes, Anton, to be stepping into this game, also manning that net. She's coming in for Madi Matayag.
Hello! Mika Reyes is here. 6-all. We need energy from anywhere at this moment. Mika Reyes on the running attack. And able to touch it up at the top of the net. D-Mac on the drop. The rally continues. Another chance. D-Mac to Laure. Tuloy pa rin. It's going to be a free ball for the Philippines. Di Makulangan to Laure. How about that?
Hey, Laure, after that long rally, Anton, putting up the Philippines by 1 point. She may be the youngest, but look at that jump, that wind up, and look at that celebration after that point. Pure enjoyment, and that's what you want to see in the faces of all of our players right now.
The Indonesians are scrambling for the scouting reports right now on Reyes and Laure, who is energizing everybody right now. Another chance for the Philippines. Can Laure make something happen? Yes, she does! Ea Laure puts the Philippines on top 8-6.
First technical timeout. The score
Can you
is
feel it?
8-6 in favor of the Philippines.
Against
End of
Thailand.
the first technical timeout.
And then suddenly coming into this match, along with Ea Laure, who started this set. And look at Laure.
Back-to-back points already, Anton, for this girl right here, Ea Laure. No fear whenever she's going up for that ball. And Mika Reyes just supporting that defense at the net. Nothing is coming through.
Another free ball for the Philippines. Laure again. But that time, the captain of Indonesia read her like a book.
Right in the hands of Wilda Nurfadila. With how much power that spike, that's how much stronger it's going to come back to you when you're blocked.
Reyes getting involved.
With that quick hit, Mika Reyes is setting out the pace for the Philippines right now, taking care of that 2-point lead.
And let's not forget, there was a time that Mika was the captain of the national team. So lalaban at lalaban yan hanggang sa dulo. But Megawati is Megawati.
Anton, no words. If laban kung laban ang pag-uusapan natin, Anton, this girl right here single-handedly working hard and going for all of those balls. Back row, front row, service, block. She's all over the place.
And a service error. Indonesia committing a lot of those here in this set. They only had 2 unforced errors in set number 3. The Philippines is rolling.
And we need that. We have to take advantage of that, especially here in the fourth set. This is the final set of Indonesia if they want to go for that bronze. And being 2 points up at the start is a really good start for the Philippines as compared to that third set.
And the Philippines getting a kill block right here. 3-point lead. Let's take a look at it one more time. Oh, it was not over for Ratri. So Indonesia calls a timeout.
Ratri Wulandari. She's still there, Anton, still fighting, still kicking. We don't know what's happening with her.
The players as the Philippines now on top 11-8. Mika Reyes coming in and making things happen for the Philippines.
Once again, let's give credit where credit is due. The coaching staff of the Philippines trying to find that perfect mix, that perfect combination. We've tried everything in today's game, and it's time to just put it all out there and go by the book, see who can work, who can contribute for the team.
Another chance for the Philippines. Molina!
Inside, check ball. There's a challenge, I think.
Oh, we need this one right here.
They're saying it is a check ball. Says Molina, powerful hit down the line.
By the Philippines, block touch.
The teammates assuring her that they also saw a check. We'll see.
Oh, yes! Tumama sa daliri. The pinky
is enough for that point by Ces Molina, Anton. I love this advantage we have with the replay. But of course, being a blocker myself, minsan ayaw mo na nare-replay yung bola. Siyempre makikita ka pag ikaw yung blocker. But we're on the side of the Philippines right now, Anton, and it's 1 point for us, 4 points now ahead of Thailand.
Regalo para kay Baron. Biggest lead of the Philippines here in this set, 13-8.
Over reception, setting up Majoy Baron for that finish. That serve came from Mika Reyes again. Matagal na raw siya dun, Anton. She was there for a few attempts. Still 4 points up. I think this is the biggest lead of the Philippines.
Yung kanina, 13-8. Michelle, 5, yeah.
5?
Oo, 5 points kanina. Difficult set intended for Baron in the middle. Molina puts it down.
Ces Molina, and everybody is on fire right now. That left side is unstoppable for the Philippines. Rhea de Baculangan with a perfect setup job with Ces Molina, finishing that off with a great angle.
So without Agustin Wulandari there, the Philippines taking advantage of her absence and making things happen. Oh, what a save there by Laure from the back row. And it leads to the hit and the kill by Molina.
Great save there by Aya Laure, giving just enough room for Ces Molina to target that deep cross court. And it's a check ball, definitely, by Indonesia. You're right, Anton. They are taking advantage of the absence of Wulandari in that middle position for that block.
Biggest lead for the Philippines. Macandili keeps it alive. Molina gets roofed. And Bernadetta, she was the one who came in for Agustin Wulandari. She has to come up big for Indonesia. Look at her stretching herself out to block that hit by Ces Molina. But the Philippines can't stop until they reach 25 and send this one to a deciding fifth set. Combination play. Oh, what a dig by the libero. Indonesia cannot put it back to the side of the Philippines, and we will head to this technical timeout on top. 16 to 10, and the men's volleyball team is loving it. In combination, put in Ea Laure to start off this set, suddenly injected Mika Reyes into the picture, and now the Philippines has established a 6-point advantage.
We've had a good run in this fourth set. Great services as well as blocks. But it's really the attacks right now, Anton. There's a different power and spice to the attacks of Ces Molina and Ea Laure in the fourth set.
Alyssa Valdez has not played in this set, Michelle.
Taking a breather for the Philippines. Coach Shaq has been doing this since the first set, mixing it up a bit para maiba rin yung timing ng mga blockers ng Indonesia.
And Jovelyn Gonzaga scores, joins the Philippine rampage here in set number 4.
Rhea de Maculangan doing a great job, just spreading out the offense. And our spikers, Anton, are just delivering for the Philippines right now.
This is reminiscent of what she did in the first set against Vietnam, wherein her ball distribution was stellar. But Indonesia trying to stay composed, trying to remain unfazed. Look at this right here.
That was a difficult set.
They're going with their ace setter, Triretno Mutiara, who started for the first time in the SEA Games in this match. And Megawati, well, she's human. Somehow.
I think. With her performance in today's game, Anton, it's hard to believe that Megawati can commit errors such as the rest of us.
And she committed one right there. Running attack. Makandili keeps it alive. Gonzaga from the back row. A looper of a spike. Megawati, 2 straight errors, Michelle.
We've seen this time and time again from Megawati, how she just goes for that back row without inhibition, spikes it without control, and sending that ball flying to the stands. You don't know if it was a miss set or if she wasn't ready for that, but you know Megawati, she's the only one that they've been going to over and over again.
Laure gets it in the air. D-Mac to Reyes.
Rhea de Maculangan finding Mika Reyes with that back quick, stunning the blockers of Indonesia.
Sir Jonathan Nang of Rebisco and Coach Tai Pundit enjoying the moment. Mika Reyes making things happen.
We have our duo, Mika Reyes, Ea Laure now up in front, who have started this big run by the Philippines, Anton.
And the blockers are up there to make sure that the ball does not go down. Laure, the first referee says the point goes to the Philippines. Napatingin sila. Laure wasn't sure it was in, but when they turned around, nakita nila yung kamay.
It was a check ball called by our first referee.
Are you feeling it, Michelle?
I'm feeling it, Anton, and that was a great play from the Philippines. Sobrang nakaka-incite this comeback in the fourth set. Who would have thought after losing the third set, 25-15, Anton, that you can look at the scoreboard now and see 21 Philippines, 12 Indonesia.
Indonesia trying to fight back. But the biggest lead that Indonesia established earlier at 9, the Philippines was able to counter that.
Arcela stops the bleeding now for Indonesia and is up to serve.
D-Mac to Laure. 2 straight points from Indonesia.
Too much angle there for Ea Laure. A difficult angle. She was already dipping to the left side. You have 2 spikers up in front. Rhea de Maculangan. Who will she choose?
Oh, Laure managing to keep it alive. Macandili connects it to Gonzaga. Oh, and the captain of Indonesia puts it down. 3 straight points for Indonesia, roaring back into this one, and now Coach Shaq de los Santos
Timeout,
calls a
Philippines.
timeout.
Everybody right now stepping up for Indonesia. A while ago it was Arcela, and now it's Wilda Nurfadila, their captain. And now the Philippines has to stop this run by Indonesia as early as they can. Still with a 6-point advantage, Anton, but in volleyball, it's all about momentum. You want to gain momentum, and you also want to stop their momentum.
And right now, it is Indonesia with the momentum. 3 straight points. Coach Shaq calls a timeout to put some ice on it.
For the Philippines, number 19 out, number 7, Mylene Paat in. Number 15 out.
Coach Shaq wanting a
Number
full
12,
front
Gia
line
Morado in.
as he puts in Mylene Paat for Rhea de Maculangan, Gia Morado as well in the back row for Jovelyn Gonzaga. And now we have the luxury of a full front line, 3 spikers up in front.
Morado. Paat. And Gia keeps it alive. Paat again. Back row attack. Morado cleaning things up from the back row. Laure could not put it away. Macandili. That's missed everywhere for you. But well, both sides giving it their best on the defensive end right now. That set. Laure. Is that in? Yes, it is!
Great defense, Anton. Gia Morado, what a way to step up. Mylene Paat, what a presence to be felt inside. And Don Macandili just digging up all those balls. But look at this, Anton. It's the rookie, the youngest, Ea Laure, scoring and finishing, stopping that run by Indonesia.
That was 3 straight points by Indonesia. What a moment for Ea. And Ea digs it up from the back row. And Ratri sends it back down.
Mylene Paat stiff right in the hands of Ratri Wulandari. That hang time by the block of Ratri Wulandari. She was way up in the air on that one.
Macandili with the pass. Gia with a standstill set to Mika Reyes. I tell you, here in this 4th set, we have seen some magic from one Mika Reyes, changing the complexion of this match in the favor of the Philippines. But Indonesia responds. Bernadetta. Skies were clear on that spike.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 18 out, number 3, Megawati Hangestri in.
Still no sign of Agustin Wulandari, number 10, that was put out a while ago. But this girl, Bernadetta, has been trying to fill in the shoes of the girl that she stepped in for.
Philippines needs 2 points to send this one to a deciding set. Number 5, Macandili. Megawati just checked back in.
Right in the front line, Megawati making her presence felt right away. And of course, Triretno going to her in the outside position where she is most comfortable at.
The 22-year-old ace setter, best setter in the ASEAN Grand Prix for both legs. Ces Molina energized and puts the Philippines at set point here in set number 4.
These three players that are worth mentioning, Anton, Ces Molina, Ea Laure, Mika Reyes, is just doing a tremendous job in this fourth set. High percentage attacks from these three players. No inhibitions, no fear. Being one set down, it doesn't faze them at all.
This is the battle for the bronze. And a chance for the Philippines to send this one to a deciding set number 5. Running attack gets through for Bernadetta.
You look at Bernadetta, Anton, she is almost at the same height of Megawati. And that much height you have in the front row right now for Indonesia.
We need a good receive right here. Gonzaga guiding that ball towards the way of DMAC. Molina almost putting that one away. Megawati with a hit and gets that one through.
When the Philippines is unable to put that ball away, this girl has an answer to everything. Megawati.
Timeout, Philippines.
Coach Shaq De Los Santos calls a timeout. Now is the time to make it happen. Coaches always say at this moment, isang good receive. That's what we need. There it is. Combination play. Oh, what a save. Again by the libero, Aziza Dita. Molina tipping it to the other side. On the second touch.
Nobody expecting that, Anton. That came from a very wild first ball, as you see from that Megawati spike. Ea Laure to Ces Molina, and nobody expecting her to put that ball across.
Filipino, galing natin ito. Set number 5 we go in this battle for the bronze.